Wisdom's decoding of Sirens from the Netflix series, and I absolutely loved it. Y'all, I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. I'm the type to where I will literally watch something that I've already seen because I dislike new stuff that much. So for me to actually like Sirens, I was surprised. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I fool with it. I love the storyline. I was disappointed with the ending. I feel like the ending could have been a lot better and different. I saw it ending different ways. But the first thing I wanted to decode was them literally showing us how gifted as women we are spiritually. For example, remember Michelle, however they pronounce her name. Michelle had met Simone's dad, and Simone's dad thought that she was their mom. Of course, yes, he has depression or whatever, but spiritually, she was able to dip in and kind of like aid him in that way. She did the same thing for Simone in like the first scene of the series before they go running on the beach. And if you guys listen closely, on one of the scenes when Devin was smoking with the husband, with Michelle's husband, they were talking about how Michelle is gifted, and he was saying how she has power over people in a special way, and he said that she has the ability to share dreams with people, so maybe she's able to like I don't not remote view, but like she's able to call people in through dreams or go into their dreams to send them messages. That is a thing. And that is the first thing. The second thing was manifesting. So on the scene when Devin went shopping with the three girls, the Sagittarius, the nail tech, and I forgot the other lady. And the nail tech was telling her like, because Devin had the moment where she felt like, I don't deserve this. I'm just a cashier. And then she's like, I'll handle this. And she was saying how we're manifesting. When you manifest and place yourself and become what it is you desire, Mother Nature has no choice but to bend her will and to make whatever it is you're desiring come true. And that is literally facts, dead ass. I'm a living example. I've been manifesting my whole life. When I tell you that is facts, that is facts. But mindset has to be there. And of course, you have to believe what it is that you're manifesting. But you have to just become. There's no in between. Just collapse the time and just become. And I promise you, whatever you want gonna come to you. So that was nice that they put the little gem in there. The third thing was they demonized women for their gifts. In the scene where Simone's ex-boyfriend woke up from his coma when he fell off the cliff, which was his fault, he goes on to call her a witch and call her evil. And he was like, she pushed me off the cliff. She has wings. And Simone was like, no, like you jumped off. Like you did that. So that's an example of men wanting to demonize women. He called her a witch, even demonizing women for their gifts or for their own destruction that they caused on themselves. Um, yeah, demonizing women for their gifts. So that was that example. And then the fourth thing I found was how love get him you how you get him is how you lose him. People were on here talking about some, I feel bad for Michelle. Michelle stole that lady husband. She's the second wife. So I really don't feel bad at all for her. And I'm actually proud of Simone. She got the bag. She's gonna be free. She had a hard life and she works really hard. So she deserves whatever she's gonna get. And Michelle deserved the way the marriage transpired. And the husband knew what he was doing all along. It was very obvious Simone wasn't into him. He kissed her on purpose. And he wanted a young, fresh thing because he wants some more babies. And Michelle can't do that. But yeah, how you get them is how you lose them. Period. And Devon. So Devon, this is the other thing I decoded. Devon really resented Simone. She tried to make it seem like she was Simone's savior, but she really didn't like her for having to come back, take care of her, take care of the dad. But she does love her, and she feels entitled to Simone's energy and entitled to Simone's attention because she has helped her in the past. But quite honestly, Simone doesn't owe Devin shit. Simone doesn't owe their father shit. But I mean, it is nice if she does want to give back to Devin for coming back to assist her. But she did leave her knowing good and so well the dad was not in the space to take care of her. But that happens in real life, like often. People think because they may help you or do something for you that you owe them something. When in actuality, you owe no one anything when you come into this world. The next thing I decoded, Teresa, the chef. First of all, when she was like her mouth paralysis came back, that was funny as fuck. She's like, I'm so stressed. But that is true. Stress can cause different ailments in the body. So though that was a joke, that's real. And another thing, Y'all tell me this with the smoothie. Every morning, Teresa made Michelle a smoothie, and Michelle would always be like, "Not today." Why she didn't want the smoothie? Was it because the first wife always had the smoothie, or I don't know? I want to know the tea on the smoothie thing. I mean, it was funny because she would get pissed every time she didn't want it. But yeah, I need more backstory on that. And this is the last thing I'm going to touch on. I feel like Devin is a representation of old frequency, and Simone is a representation of your highest self, your divinity. So, if you guys notice throughout the whole movie, series, show, whatever you want to call it, Devin wanted to keep pulling Simone back into her old frequency, her old life. And Simone even said multiple times she doesn't live there. She doesn't want to talk about the past. She's not into the past. But Devin kept on bringing it up, trying to, bring her there. And that literally is a thing in reality. When you are leveling up, when you are moving toward your highest self in life, your old frequency is like your ex that won't stop calling and texting you. They're going to keep on testing you until you finally let them know, like, no, like, I'm straight on that old frequency. I'm here now. I'm not going back. And Simone was like, I'm here now. I ain't going back to the bad neighborhood. I'm not going back to help you or dad. Like, fuck y'all type shit. And I respect that for Simone, because a lot of people don't have the ability to stand up for themselves and to stand literally 10 toes in what it is that they're wanting, even if that looks bad to somebody else or makes somebody else feel bad. You have to do what's best for you, or you're literally abandoning yourself in that moment. So for that reason, I love Simone. Yeah, she was a little grimy with the last chess move, but Michelle kind of left that door open in a way. Okay, so Simone was aligned with her highest self already because she had been practicing since she'd been working for Michelle. And at the end, Devin had the option to go on that boat with the cute captain, but what did she do? Devin chose her old frequency because she was not mentally ready, and her body was ready to go, but her mind was not ready to go. Her mind and her body were misaligned. So she chose to go back to her old frequency, which is her safe space, which is taking care of her dad, even though she hates that. Even though her soul knows she hates that. That's what she went back to because it was comfortable. That's Sirens Decoded. Y'all drop in the comments what y'all thought about the series, and would you watch it again? How do y'all feel about the ending? The ending pissed me off. It could have just went so many different ways. But I also expected more of actual, like, mythical. I thought a damn mermaid was going to show up, like an actual siren was going to be in play, like. But I guess the metaphor was Michelle and Simone being sirens in their own right. And yeah, but I really enjoyed it. See you guys later. Bye.